beautiful souls, so welcome back to my channel. This is your full week prediction based on your sign, so you can check your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get the best accurate read for what this week is going to be like. All the timestamps will be down below, and as always, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and leave a comment on how you resonated. Go ahead and choose your zodiac sign that you would like to hear the first prediction on. So Aries, this is your quick update for the week ahead of you. Let's jump in. Aries, this is going to be a time, Aries, this is going to be a time of turning inwards and really contemplating your next move, planning things out, thinking things over. Some of you could use a lot of rest. Some of you could be really exhausted from just exerting a lot of energy. You guys are a sign that is always on the go. So this could really just be you, one, needing some rest or needing the rest so you can rejuvenate and build up to your next step. Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith. They want you to kind of dive out there. There's something that you've been wanting to be adventurous on, and you haven't really taken the time to really jump out there yet. You've been manifesting this. This is something that you've been wanting for a while, or kind of had your eye on for a while. And maybe you feel like this would really benefit you. This is really something that's really connected to you. By you doing this, it's going, this is going to cause great change. This is going to cause a really good change within your life, okay? And it's going to cause for you to have to leave behind some things that no longer resonate with you, things that no longer align with you. And that may be hard for you to do because some of these things you could be connected to emotionally. And you're like, oh, my friends live here, or oh, I made such good friends at this workplace, or whatever the case is. But you have to let it go. It's time to move out of old waters and move into something new, because it's going to benefit you so well. And then you're going to see the rewards of this by letting go. You're going to reap the benefits of this. You'll ride in on your success by letting go of the things that aren't serving you anymore and don't resonate with you. So now you're turning over a new leaf. It's almost like you're stepping into a version of yourself that you've been trying to bring alive, and now it's here. You are a master manifester, okay? And you are capable of anything that you want. You are capable of bringing it to life, Aries. So you should definitely go for this opportunity that you've been looking at, or this manifestation that you've been looking at this week. This week is going to be a great time of transformation, and so much transformation can happen so quickly, especially with the new year right around the corner. So this week you're going to be taking this leap of faith. Maybe on Monday you'll be resting and turning inwards and just trying to figure out how you want the week to really play out. And by Tuesday, you could be taking a complete leap of faith, like, hey, you know what, I'm really ready to change my world, and I'm ready for it to happen quickly. And you know exactly where you're wanting it to go. So by Wednesday, you could be feeling like, hey, you've manifested everything by the middle of the week, and you're like, hey, look at the big change that's happened this week. Look how much things have already starting to open up. By Thursday, you're going to really be feeling the effects of the change, of the decisions that you made from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then by Friday, you would be having to leave behind the old version of yourself, so that way you can step into the success of this new version. Saturday will bring you walking in on new success. And Sunday, you will be newly manifesting again for the following week, or realizing how powerful you were by the end of the week, that you have manifested so much already in just the span of 1 week. So you are capable of great change. And also Aries themselves are just so passionate and so quick about things. Like, when you say you want something, you want it fast. So you manifesting something really quickly this week would not be surprising, or you completely shifting your world around this week would not be surprising to me. Let's see, is there anything else you need to know about this week? Is there anything else Aries needs to know about this week? I'll take the first card. Yeah, like this, the start of the week, you could have some emotional blockages, some mixed feelings about things, or you could just be, your heart could feel a little foggy. You could just be wondering like exactly what it is that you want next. Because of course, Aries, you guys are very adventurous. You guys are always looking for some type of something to make you feel fulfilled. And you're looking for a solid foundation this week. You're looking to kind of like set things straight and put things in order, where you're like, okay, maybe I've been moving around a lot. Maybe I've been doing a lot of things, but I would like to have a stable home. I would like to have something I can always come back to. So now you're looking to lay solid grounds in your life, in some area of your life this week, whether that's a career, or that's a career, or a house or car, or whatever it is, maybe even the people in your life, whatever. You're looking for something to be a solid foundation, something established. Maybe you're creating the security in your family, and you're like, hey, I want my family to have generational wealth this week, which you'll be definitely doing that. And then we also have influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Yeah, there are people around you could be telling you that you really need to do this, or pushing you towards this, and you are definitely like, you know what, maybe I should. You're eating it up properly. So let's see, is there anything else? Only you, devoted, attached, crave. Yes, you are very focused on yourself right now, and you're very focused on what's next for you and how you can really better yourself, which is always amazing. So this week you're going to do some serious like transformation, some self-transformation, and you're going to manifest this new version of yourself. By the middle of the week, you could be walking, talking, dressing, and acting like this full-blown new version of you. Or that could even start by Tuesday, you know, where once you've kind of gone within yourself and you've decided on what it is that you want, then you will fully launch into action this week. So you'll be a new individual come Sunday, and this is amazing. You'll have a very transformative week, and you'll also feel very successful in the actions that you're taking. That's all I have for you, Aries. So please be sure to check out your moon sign and your rising sign, or your sun sign if this isn't your sun sign, but check out the rest of your astrology signs to get the best reading. And if you haven't already, please be sure to follow my channel, subscribe to my channel. Bye. Hi Taurus, this is your week ahead reading, what you can expect. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. Okay, right away we have the Hermit. There could be some personal walking this week where you really feel like just being alone and not really engaging with everyone. There could be some self-reflecting really going on where you kind of just want to be left alone, so that way you can reflect on what it is that's next for you. Or some of you could be going through your own personal spiritual awakening this week, where you feel like there's just some life lessons that you really need to learn, or you really need to look over some new things. There's also going to be a lot of action being taken. You could feel very passionate this week, where you feel like, oh, you're just trying to take on everything this week. You may be feeling a little aggressive as well. Maybe this is about your finances, workspace, or the people in your lives. You're just feeling very like, I'm taking on the world this week, and you're moving in the direction of being a leader, showing people how things are done, getting things done. And you're moving with quick energy. You're gonna feel very successful at some point this week. You're gonna feel like you're accomplished, or maybe you will accomplish something this week where you feel like, wow, I'm moving in the right direction. I'm moving in the direction of success. And what is it that what else is there? Like, what else can I accomplish? What's next? You're going to really feel like you're in the right place. So you're just going to give yourself more challenges. There'll be a decision you'll be making within yourself. You'll be thinking over some things and planning what's next for you. But you're really planning what the next step in your life is, really. So you'll really be trying to... And I feel like when I get the Two of Swords, I always feel like people already know exactly what it is that they want when it comes to the Two of Swords. They've already thought it over a lot of times. And now you're kind of just weighing your pros and cons and really getting into depth of what's next for you and how to really choose what's best. This is when you're really paying attention to all details. Taurus, let's see. What else does Taurus need to know about this week? Is there anything else Taurus needs to know this week? Is there anything else Taurus needs to know for this week? There could be something heavy on your mind, something that you're like really worrying about. Something that's just kind of keeping you up at night, or something that's currently stressing you out from making this decision. Maybe this decision is a big decision for you to make, or something really big for you to have to walk away from. Taurus. Let's see. Okay, this card really wants to come out. Elusive, dishonesty, trickery, deception. You could be feeling like you're being dishonest with yourself this week, or maybe you could be feeling like there's someone in your life being dishonest this week. Bitterness, hurtful words, resentment. Yeah, there could be something that you are really being dishonest with about yourself. There could be something you're kind of being resentful towards, having to like let go of or walk away from. There was a mistake made or a misunderstanding. You could feel like, yeah, you could really feel like you've made a mistake this week sometime this week, Taurus. And maybe it's something from last week, but this upcoming week, you could really feel like, you know what, like there's just some really big misunderstandings going on. You could be filled with a lot of resentment this week, maybe a little bit of anger from someone being dishonest, tricking you or deceiving you. A lot of deception this week. This could be you feeling bad about tricking someone, or a misunderstanding with someone that you may have, and maybe they felt misled by you this week, and so you're trying to like clear that up. Let's see, is there anything else? Is there anything else Taurus needs to know about this week? I am hearing really be like careful with your words this week, you know. Try to be as clear as you possibly can. Yeah, if there are some things that you feel like you have secrets about and there's things that you haven't spoken on, then this is the time for you to really like speak up, you know. Or maybe there's someone you feel like that has secrets, and you're going to be like, hey, I need you to speak up because this has been worrying me all week. I felt like you were being a little dishonest, or the energy was off this week. And now you're trying to adjust it and make sure everyone is back on the same page. You're having an emotional storm this week where you may be having like a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions this week, where you just really need to, you need things to be stable. You need things to be clear and for people to be honest with you this week. So towards the end of the week, you could really be feeling like people are just not being who they say they are, which could also be why you're feeling like, hey, going within yourself this week is going to be much better for you, Taurus, where you're like, I need to go within myself. And by the end of the week, with whoever this person is that's like being dishonest or deceiving you, it may be like a split amongst you guys this week where you're just like, you know what, it's just not going to work for me anymore. And you're going to feel like starting over because there's a lot of emotional turmoil there for you this week. So sorry to hear this, Taurus. Let's see. Is there anything else Taurus needs to know? Is there anything else Taurus needs to know? That is all I have for you, Taurus. If you resonated with that, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. And be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. So that way you can get the best accurate read for this week. I'll see you guys in my next one. Hi Gemini, this is your prediction for the week, what you can expect this week ahead. Please be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know about this week? What does Gemini need to know about this week? Gemini, there could be a promotion coming your way. There could be a level up or some form of promotion, maybe even a bonus coming your way where you just feel like, okay, whew, I kind of needed this. I kind of needed this upgrade. And whatever this upgrade is definitely going to bring some form of stability. It's going to make home feel a lot more secure and stable. You're going to kind of feel right back in the right position that you are supposed to be in. Things are going to feel good. You're going to feel like an equal partner again if you have a partner. Life could just be feeling a lot more better from this bonus, raise, or promotion that you'll be receiving. This will definitely make the home life feel a lot better. There are areas of your life where you're kind of just tired of things. You could be tired of how things are going. You could just be bored with it. And it's hard for you to see the glass is half full right now in other areas of your life. So financially, you're like, yeah, but when it comes to the other areas of your life, the emotional areas of your life, you could be seeing things as like, oh, I'm kind of over it. Like, I want things to be better. And it's almost like you're speaking a wish this week, where this week you're like, oh, I want a promotion. And then boom, you get your promotion. And then you're like, you know what? I want things to be better in my relationships with whoever is in my life, you know, and it's like, boom, you get it, you know, where now life is also like, life at home is also feeling good. You're emotionally feeling good. Or there could be a conversation that you have that puts you in a position of feeling more secure about your relationships, your home life. So now we have this week, things could be feeling stable in finances and home. Home could be looking up. Things could be feeling good. Maybe you're feeling good about the holidays coming up and like you've really accomplished what you needed to accomplish with maybe even Christmas or whatever the case is. But it feels stable. Everything feels stable. Things feel emotionally stable and in the right space for you. Things are feeling very balanced for you right now. What else does Gemini need to know about this week? What else does Gemini need to know this week? You're going to be feeling really good. Yeah, you're working hard. You're working hard. You have tunnel vision, Gemini. Right now, you have extreme tunnel vision. You know exactly where you're going, exactly what you want. But this card also speaks about not burning out, okay? Not working so hard that you feel exhausted in the end. You feel burnt out to the point of like, I don't have any more energy. I'm depleted. Your hard work is not going unnoticed this week. You will feel very fortunate. You will have a lot of wonderful things being rewarded to you this week because of all of your efforts, Gemini. And you're gonna see the benefits of this. You're gonna reap the benefits, and I think that this is more so going to be financially for you, or a new career path, or security in your career path. Maybe just a wave of clientele or something, but you'll feel very, very secure by the end of the week. Like, wow. Or you could be seeing the results of abundance by the end of this week. So this week you have a lot of like really good energy coming your way. Especially when it comes to home. Maybe your home life is also, yeah, you gain clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. You're going to gain some clarity in your life in every area, more so. Especially when it comes to work, you're going to gain a lot of clarity. You're going to feel a lot better about things, because there was a point where you felt like someone was being very dishonest with you or trying to trick you, and now you have like you have the honesty, because we have honesty, we have honesty, we have dishonesty. So at one point someone was being very dishonest to you at some point, and now you've gained this clarity. You kind of gain like a certain like a proper level, you know, where leveled grounds, where things are now back at a good point, and now you're seeing eye to eye. You could be rekindling a spark this week, or rekindling a new flame with someone, rekindling a flame with someone, or creating a new flame with someone this week, where you feel a spark. This could also be your own personal spark, where you just feel like, wow, I found my spark again. I found my energy again. I found who I am again, and I'm ready to go after her. I'm ready to get back on the horse. I'm ready to be who I know I am. You know, you rediscovered your passion again. Let's see. A second chance, yes. Reconciliation, making amends, opportunities, yeah. Now, this for some of you could be you're making amends with yourself. You feel like you have a second chance at doing things again. And this opportunity that's being given to you, Gemini, we know that you're not going to pass it up. You're going to seize that moment, and you're going to jump on it as quickly as possible. And you're just going to make it happen. For some of you, this could be like a relationship in your life, whether that's romantic or platonic. This is you giving someone a second chance, or giving something a second chance, where you've kind of found your spark with this person again that may have been dishonest to you, or not really like the realest in the moments, you know. But overall, something will be given a second chance for you this week, and you'll be feeling upbeat. You'll be feeling on cloud nine, really, because there's going to be things falling in your path and working out exactly how you want to. That's all I have for you, Gemini. Please be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment and let me know how you resonated with this. I'll see you guys in my next video. Cancers, this is your reading for the week, what you can expect in this upcoming week ahead. So let's go ahead and just jump right on in. Let's see. What can Cancers expect this week? What can Cancers expect this week? What can Cancers expect this upcoming week? What can Cancers expect this upcoming week? You can expect to be making a serious decision. This is something where you are going within yourself to decide on what is next for yourself, where you want to go, how you would like to handle things, Cancer. This is something where you kind of already know the answer for yourself. You've thought it over plenty of times. This could really be you spending a lot of time in your head this week, Cancer, where you're just like, you already know exactly what it is that you want, but you're going to take your time with this. And this is, you're in a process right now of being patient. Be patient. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy where this is going for you. And just kind of relax. Yeah, relax and enjoy the journey, and be patient, because you'll come out successful with whatever decision that you do make. It will benefit you. Whatever decision you make is going to put you in the right spot. Let's see, what else does Cancers need to... This is a time of, this week, Cancer, you need to really vocalize yourself. You need to be able to speak in a manner where people understand you and people want to listen to you, okay? And people hear you. This is also a time for you to start being strategic and planning out your next steps in life. There's a lot of internal thoughts going on for you this week. You could be really, really in your head this week, where you're having a lot of thoughts. There's something that's stressing you out, or you're worried about, or you just have concerns around, and it's weighing heavy on you. Like you have a lot on your mind where you're not going to be able to shake it this week. And you're really trying to communicate with the people around you this week properly. You're trying to show maturity, great maturity this week. There is going to be things that you have to leave behind, things that you may be attached to that you're going to have to disconnect from. This could be people, situations, or things that you're just letting go of and no longer coercing with. You'll be moving forward, and you're basically doing this for your own good. You're making this decision based off of what's best for you, because you feel like this is what's best right now. And by doing that, by walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore and removing yourself from people, places, or things that just don't align with you anymore, you're going to see success start to roll in. You're going to see things start to change for the good for you. You're going to feel like, wow, this is actually paying off more than I actually expected it to, so quickly, so soon. And it is. This is you making the right decisions for yourself. You actually standing up and being very mature about what's next for you and where you want things to go. Even if it is only the beginning stages, these beginning stages are something really, really important for you right now, Cancers. Let's see. What else? You're going to have to stand your ground, which we know is no problem for you, Cancer. You're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to be passionate and fiery. You're going to have to be very stern about who you are and the decisions that you're making, because people are going to try to attack you from left or right for whatever decisions you're making this week. People are going to try to put things in your head all week, and you're going to have to be like, no, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting BS. I'm not accepting I'm not accepting your BS this week. There's going to be somebody that's being very clingy towards you or holding on to you. Someone that might be spying on you. There could be somebody that's just very obsessed with you this week, okay? There's someone that is keeping tabs on you this week, Cancer, and they are attached to your hip. Let's see. Chasing, yes. There's some form of like toxicity pursuing you. Oh my gosh. There's some form of like toxicity trying to pursue you this week, Cancer. Like, and they are resilient, okay? Like, they are showing great resilience. This could also be you showing great resilience this week. Someone trying to pursue you, or just like they're pursuing you in a toxic way. It's really the energy I'm getting, because of the obsession card and then toxicity. Like whoever this person is very toxic, or they have a lot of toxic traits, and they're chasing you. They're pursuing you as much as they possibly can. And they could be very clingy to you. Let's see, what else do we have for Cancer? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know for this week? You could be feeling tied down or stuck in a situation. You could be feeling trapped in a situation. Captive, maybe by this person or by a situation where you're like, it's such a sticky situation, it's hard to get out of, and it's a major commitment. This is a major promise, a major commitment to yourself, where you're just like, you have to, like, there's no backing out of this. So this week you could feel very much so entangled in some form of situation, and you'll be walking away from things that don't serve you. You'll be moving people out of your way that don't align with you, that don't that aren't aligned with you, that are no good for you. And you'll be vocalizing yourself, trying to be as vocal in a very healthy manner as possible. You'll also be making a major decision and being very patient this week you're kind of just gonna along for the journey. But by you showing great maturity this week and great growth this week, it will pay off and you will start to see the benefits of it, even though you'll still be feeling like you're fighting through this week. And there will be someone that is very attached to you this week. There will be someone that is like very clingy to you this week, that just feels like they're almost obsessed, because you're making a major commitment in your life right now. And there's a major choice that you're making that is going to be very committed. It's like a promise or something that you just can't really weave yourself out of by doing this. So yes. Have a great week, Cancers. That's all I have for you. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and comment if you resonated with this or not. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hi Leo, so welcome. This is your weekly prediction, your week ahead prediction. So let's go ahead and jump right on in and see what Spirit has to tell you about this upcoming week. What can Leos expect for this upcoming week? 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 Okay. You could be seeking out higher power this week. You could be seeking out someone that just knows a little bit more. You're looking to become a master of whatever field you're in or wherever you're going. And you know that seeking higher wisdom will help you. This could also be, if this is health related for some of you, you could just be seeking out like doctors or whatever the case is. But if this is career related, then this is you seeking out a mentor or someone wiser than you this week, someone that has a lot of knowledge this week. So no matter what area of your life this is you looking for someone that just has more information about whatever field you're in or wherever you're going, whatever area it is that you're looking for more information in this week. You're going to find a community of people that really fit you, that really understand you this week. It's almost like you're finding people that understand who you are this week. And maybe you could be adjusting to, 3 energy this week. Okay, there's going to be some serious 3 energy this week. I love this. But let's start with the fact that you're finding people that resonate with you, Leos, okay? You're finding people that kind of beat to the same drum as you, that really understand you. And they're going to really they're just going to really resonate with you. You could feel very abundant around these people, very, very seen and understood by them this week. But not only will you be finding the people for you this week, you'll also be seeing a bonus in some area of your life, where it's like a financial bonus, a raise, a promotion in your job of some sort, something where it brings in a little bit more income for you this week, where it's like, wow, I found my people, I sought higher power, I found my people, and I found more money. So this week you could be feeling very abundant, very wise, very in tune with yourself. It's almost like you're going to just be very well-rounded this week. Let's see what else we could have for this week. Let's see how else the rest of the week is going to go for you. Let's see. So maybe by midweek, you could be seeing some form of bonus come your way. And then there will be financial decisions you'll need to make. Okay, so this week you'll need to make some financial decisions and weigh out what's best for you and where you should go next, and how you want things to play out for yourself. And whatever decision this is that you're making is going to feel like the right decision. It's definitely going to feel like you're moving in the right direction this week because you're making financially smart decisions and you're really looking at each side of this and you're really, you know, thinking each one over. Because you're going to be enjoying the fruits of your garden this week. You're going to be enjoying life this week. And you're going to feel like very abundant this week. After you make this decision, you're going to feel like I made the right move. I am enjoying the benefits of everything I've done. And all of the areas I've succeeded in. You know, or you could quickly see a turnaround from a financial decision you made this week. It's almost like betting. Like if you decide to like choose like red or black and then you make the right decision and now you won the lottery type thing, you know, where it's like you made a good decision this week and you're going to quickly see the turnaround from it. What else can Leo expect for this week? What else can Leo expect for this week? Oh my goodness, the cards are getting crazy. What else can Leo expect this week? What else can Leo expect this week? Ace of Swords, there will be an opportunity to voice your opinion this week. A new opportunity to voice your opinion, voice your ideas, pitch ideas, or plan for something even better. There will be an opening where you will need to be able to really just kind of be very logical about what's next for yourself. Think things through. I'm really just hearing mostly like an opportunity to speak your ideas to someone. Distant space. This could be you traveling, or you could even be separating from someone this week, Leo. Yeah, there's going to be, you could be distancing yourself from something that was blocking you. And the karma is rolling around this week for you, Leos, where you are, whatever you've been putting in, you're going to be receiving back. So karmic debts, or yeah, I guess karmic debts could be positive as well. So if you've been putting out good energy, you'll receive it back. If you've been putting out bad energy, you'll be receiving that back as well this week. So whatever, like, cause and effect more so. Okay, we have twin flame energy where you could be feeling really you could be feeling like you're really reflecting what you've been putting out. It's really what I'm hearing. For some of you that do have a partner, if you guys are long distance, maybe you and your partner could be feeling distant this week, and you guys kind of like work things out by the end of the week. And you're back on the same page. You're kind of back floating with one another and kind of pushing each other down the right path. But overall, I'm really just hearing that this is something like personal within yourself and about your business endeavors or your personal projects that you've been trying to like make work for yourself. Illusions. You could be someone that is feeling, you could be feeling a little bit unbalanced and trying to like rebalance yourself, or you could be very imaginative this week. You could be feeling very imaginative. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, you're using your intuition this week. Leos, you will be using your intuitions a lot this week, so you'll really be feeling very knowing, like you're gonna feel like I know it all because I can feel it within myself. So Leos, that is all I have for you this upcoming week. You're going to have a really good week, and you're going to feel like you're in the right place with the right people. You're going to have some form of bonus come in, some sort of financial blessing fall into your lap, and you'll be making financial decisions that will benefit you. And you'll be voicing yourself this week and finding a new opportunity. So that is nothing but blessings. I hope that you resonated with this. If you did, please be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment how you resonated with this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello Virgo, this is your week ahead prediction. Let's go ahead and jump right on in and see what Spirit has for you. Let's see, what can Virgos expect this upcoming week? What can Virgos expect this upcoming week? Financial decisions being made this week. You will be weighing out your finances, your home, or your work life. Maybe you'll be deciding on if you want to keep a certain job, if you want to stay at a certain workplace. Do you want to switch workplaces? What are the pros and cons of you staying where you live? Things of that nature. See, we also have the Two of Cups, where you will also be feeling like your partner will be pouring into you, or there'll be someone that will be pouring into you, helping you feel more balanced, helping you get through your next steps. Someone that you confide in. Maybe this could be, this could also be you fixing things with someone and kind of balancing it back out as well. Then on top of that, we have the World card, and this could be you completing a cycle, finishing something off, something coming to a completion for you, feeling like you've ran your course with something in life, or even new cycles beginning as well. So one cycle ending and a new one beginning, you moving into a new space. There are decisions you need to make. You need to decide on what you want, Virgos. You need to decide on what you want. Because when you do that, that will lead you into your next steps. And actually deciding on what you want, actually deciding on what you're going to deal with, and emotionally, what do you want? Yeah, emotionally, what do you want? Internally, what do you want? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's nurturing to herself, her home life, her work life, and really pours into that stable area of her, where, you know, your home makes you stable. It's a solid foundation. Your work life makes you stable and is also your foundation. And a Queen of Pentacles always makes the right decision for her stability and what's best for her stability, and she just nurtures that overall. So this is Spirit saying that you should really nurture what gives you stability. And there will be an opportunity to voice how you're feeling this week. There will be an opportunity for you to plan what's next and be able to speak your mind. And this could also lead to greater opportunities heading for you this week, Virgo. So there will be a chance for you to speak up. There will be an open door for you to say what's next for yourself, or even to plan out what's next for yourself. Let's see what else we have. What else does Virgos need to hear? Let me clear the deck. What else does Virgos need to hear for this week? You could be feeling heartbroken in an area of your life. You could just be feeling a little shattered. Like things are just really broken in a certain area of your life. I'm going to assume that this is like work life, because this is a lot of like grounded energy. So either work or home, where something just feels like you're just heartbroken, or it just feels shattered, or it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like what you want it to be. It's very disappointing to you. And then we have obsession, and this could be someone that is just like really infatuated with you. They're really like obsessed with you. They're really like obsessed with your energy, or just who you are as a character, whether that's good or bad. Like, this person could be feeling like they're reflecting your energy, or like they are like they have some type of feelings towards you, and like they feel like they're reflecting their energy by being like this towards you, and they're probably going to be the person that wants a second chance this week, where they're trying to like talk things out with you, and it's like opportunity of speaking, you know. So there's going to be this opportunity of speaking and hashing things out this week. So if there is someone that you have an issue with, know that they know that you have an issue with them, and they are so obsessed with you. Like they are so concerned about you, and they feel like they're trying to like mirror your feelings. Like they're trying to be how you're being. They're trying to reflect exactly how you feel on you, like how you feel towards them back on you. So they're like basically tit for tat. And now I think by some point in this week, they're going to want to like talk things out. They're going to want to hash things out for you, Virgo. They're going to want to like get back on common ground and make amends with you. So you could be seeing something like that happen this week. Let's see what else we have. You're going to be feeling stressed by this situation, okay? There's going to be some tension there, and I'm feeling like you guys are gonna have to kind of like deal with this, where it's like, you're stressing me out. Like you're stressing me out. I don't want to deal with you. I don't feel like dealing with this, but it's something that you're gonna have to kind of face head on this week, and just kind of get it out of the way, voice your opinion, voice your emotions, and just kind of like make things, give things a common ground, because that is really what this week is about for you, is creating stability again in your life this week, nurturing the stable areas of your life, and making a financial decision or a stability decision on what's next for your life. And so these are going to be things that you have to deal with, and there's going to be cycles that are completed. So maybe this turmoil you had with someone will be completed this week, because you'll talk it out with them and you'll deal with it, but it'll still leave you like, I need to decide on what I want next. And this is a time for you to really decide. But when you do decide, make sure you're deciding something that is like really stable for yourself. So that is all I have for you, Virgos. That is all I have for you, Virgos. And please be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. And please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, Libras. This is your week ahead prediction. Let's go ahead and dive on in, see what Spirit has for you this upcoming week. What can Libra expect for this upcoming week? What can Libra expect for this upcoming week? Justice. Things will be balancing back out for you this week. Things will be turning in your favor. Ooh. Ooh, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you've been maintaining and kind of just keeping things. Ooh, okay. Okay. So Libra, you've been maintaining and keeping things balanced as much as you can. But your foundation is not as solid as you think that it is, or that it should be. So something could be kind of falling apart this week and not really working how you want it to. So whatever energy you've been putting out this week, you will be receiving back as well, okay? And things, yeah, something is going to fall apart this week where it just doesn't work exactly in your favor. And then you'll be making some form of financial decision after this. After this foundation fallout, you will be making a decision, a financial decision that is going to be best for your foundation more so. Then we also have you walking away from things that no longer align with you, things that no longer serve you. You'll be leaving those things behind because I'm hearing that Spirit has something so much better for you. So whatever this is that's going to be falling apart for you this week, Libra, or that's just not going your way, you'll make a financial decision or a decision about your own foundation and what's best for your foundation now that something has kind of fallen apart, and you're going to walk away from whatever it was that wasn't serving you, wasn't really aligned with you. And you're going to move in a new direction. You're going to move into new waters. And by doing this, this is going to be a new journey for you. It's going to be a brand new journey for you. And it's going to work much better for you because now you're walking down a new lane, you're striding down a new path for yourself. And this new path, it's going to require you to be patient. It's going to require you not to move as fast. It's going to require you to kind of just pay attention to the lessons that you'll be learning this week and where life is taking you, because at the end of that road is going to be something good for you. It's going to be your ultimate goal, your ultimately what you wanted at the end. So by the end of the week, you'll be seeing like, okay, you know what? Let me just do what I think is best. And it may take a while, but this is still going to benefit you greatly. You'll be successful in the areas you need to be successful for. Your pride is going to be so great this week. Your ego is going to be standing in the way. I'm hearing that a lot of you may have like great pride, and that's not going to play out how you need it to this week. So you're going to have to be able to put your pride to the side because you have something that is like, one day this is going to work out, but it's not today. So whatever this thing is that's falling apart for you, it's going to feel like one day this will work out. Not today though. One day something is going to work out in your favor in this area, but today is not the day. And it has a lot to do with your ego and your pride and what's kind of like your pride is standing in your way right now. And that's going to be something you need to let go of. Or one day you're going to look back on this moment and be like, wow, I wanted that so bad, but I did it. Like, that's not what my overall goal was. So I feel like maybe your focus is just in the wrong area this week, where it's like bigger picture, not small picture, bigger goal, not small goal. And that's where your focus really needs to be, is on the bigger goal. And I feel like Spirit is really snatching it from up under you, because it's like, you're not focused. Focus on what matters. Yeah. Confiding, bonding, intimacy, sensual. Are you bonding? Are you being intimate with yourself? Like, are you intimately in tune with yourself this week? This is something that's going to be very important. Like, at some point this week, you're going to, thinking, missing you, craving you, desiring you. So there could be something that you are definitely missing this week. Like, maybe you're missing a loved one, but also this could also be you missing out on something within yourself. Like, you could be missing out on a portion of you that you're like, you know what, like, obviously I wanted this. Why was I so focused on this? Why was my energy so focused right here when the overall picture was so big for me? You know, so I think that this week you guys are going to have a lot of misunderstandings within yourself, where you're just kind of like pushing yourself in the wrong direction when you need to be over here, you know. And then there could be some resistance for you this week, where you're kind of suppressing yourself a little bit and pulling back. Some of you could really be missing someone in your life. Someone could, like, you could feel like you're so many miles away from the person that you love or care about, or something like where you guys are just separated and you're really missing your partner right now, because it sounds like this is something that you're going to be going through personally, Libras, where it's just like a personal thing. And you're like, oh, I could really use my person right now, but I know that I have to get through this by myself, pretty much. I have to do this portion by myself. So whatever this is, allow your ego to kind of just fade away, because your ego is going to be what's causing for you for something not to work out and something to kind of fall off this week. and feeling like the rug was snatched up under you. But overall, it is actually good for you. Overall, like, this journey is going to be, like, this is going to be good for you. It's for a bigger reason. It's for a bigger reason, even if it doesn't feel like it. So that's all I have for you, Libra. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising to pull this message all together to get the best message possible for this upcoming week. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and comment how it resonated with you or how you feel about the reading. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello Scorpio, this is your week ahead prediction. Let's go ahead and dive on in and see what Spirit has for you this week. Oh, we have the 10 of Cups. Feeling like home is good. Like life with your person is good, or family is just good. Feeling emotionally complete this week. You could be starting off pretty strong this week where you just feel emotionally good. Oh, Lovers. You could be feeling really good with your partner this week. For those that do have a partner, if you're single, then maybe you could be coming across someone or talking to someone. Or there could just be someone in your life that just makes you feel good. Someone that could be possibly platonic. They could just make you feel good. But overall, this week, for those that do have a partner of some sort, you could be feeling like things are really, really good with your partner this week. And you could be feeling like love is high this week. Let's see. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. So things with your partner is overall good, or home life is overall good. We could have some fiery energy coming through this week for you where you feel very passionate about certain things in your life or certain areas in your life. You could be really feeling like you need to take charge this week or take a lot of action this week, and you're really up for a challenge this week. You are really taking on whatever comes your way. There could be some disagreements happening this week for you. There could be some form of arguments or someone trying to deceive you and pull you down to your level, or just some form of a disagreement. Maybe someone's being childish around you and they're trying to manipulate you into being childish with them, and you're just not going for it, or it's best that you don't. It's going to be best to use your intuition this week, your highest discernment this week. Go within yourself and decide on what's really best and what's the best decision for you to make. You're gonna have to use your intuition this week, basically. And okay, by you using your intuition, Scorpio, this is going to create solid ground for you. This is going to put you in a position where you feel like you're being nurturing to your foundations, whether that's home or whether that's work life. You'll be very nurturing to your home, your finances, your work life this week. 9 of Pentacles, you'll be feeling like really enjoying your garden this week. Enjoying the abundance that you have, the luxuries that you have. You're just going to feel a lot of gratitude towards the end of the week. And whoever these people are or these situations are that is trying to like pull you down into this like lower space, or trying to create like conflict with you, you'll be using your highest discernment to make a decision on what's best for you. You probably won't really get pulled into that because you're already using your intuition. You're already using your higher knowledge to kind of outsmart them. And this week, you're already on your toes, okay? You're on your toes with your actions. You're on your toes with your finances, your stability, your intuition. So you are moving at a very royal level this week, Scorpio, where you are just like, you know what? I am seeing of this. Like, you're seeing with your intuition this week. And you're not being led fully by your emotions, but you're also not allowing anyone to bulldoze over you this week either, Scorpio. So this is going to put you in a really good position. Let's see. We have distance, so blockages, separation, space. Maybe there will be a situation where you need to create some distance between you and someone, or you and a situation, or there will be some blockages that is creating some sort of distance or some type of resistance from you accessing it. We have nourishing, self-growth, self-focus, self-finding, soul-finding. So you could be really pouring into yourself this week, okay? This is the Queen of Pentacles. She pours into herself. She's nurturing to everything. So this could be you nurturing yourself this week, Scorpio. You could be very pouring into yourself, pampering yourself this week. You can be having a lot of memories this week where it feels bittersweet, or you're dwelling on a certain situation this week. This could be you really like analyzing things in your head, because you are going to be really in tune with your intuition this week. So you could be visualizing some things as well. Visualizing things that you would have wanted. This is also a form of manifestation. So you could be manifesting through visualization. You could be ghosting someone this week, or disappearing, not showing up, but not being visible. Yeah, let's see. Mistakes, a victim, lost soul. So there could be some type of mistake you make this week, or someone makes a mistake, and this could cause for you to ghost them. Or there's someone that you've kind of like broken it off with, you've created distance with, because you needed to pour back into yourself. And now that you're done doing that, like you're deciding to just pour into yourself, and you're thinking about them, you're thinking about all of the things that like they brought into your life. And I think you're going to feel bad about ghosting them. You're going to feel really bad about ghosting them, or feeling misunderstood about ghosting them, or not doing something. But I feel like your intuition is telling you not to do it. And so you're deciding to ghost them because of your intuition and your gut feelings. And I always say go with your gut feeling. So, and there might be a major misunderstanding behind that because of how you feel about it. That is all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you resonated with that. If you did, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign to get the whole message of what your week will be looking like. And please be sure to leave a comment and share this video with someone else. I will see you guys in my next video. Hello, Sagittarius. This is your week ahead prediction, what you can expect for this upcoming week. We already have a card that has come out, which is the 5 of Cups, and you could be really focused on a few things that you've lost recently or have had to let go of. And Spirit is trying to remind you this week that look past those things that you've had to let go of. Look past the things that are no longer resonating with you and will no longer be a part of your world, because those things were removed from you, so that way you could appreciate the things that actually matter, the things that are actually aligned with you, and the things that are actually going to help you move forward in life and reach your greater goals. This week, you could also be feeling very financially stable, or there's someone that will be coming into your life that will be teaching you how to be very financially stable. You could be making some really major business moves that could seem risky, but because you are kind of calculated and know what you're doing, this is going to be a risk that you're willing to take. You could be someone that touches a lot of money, or is very financially intelligent, or you're coming across someone that is financially intelligent and that could be helping you take a calculated financial risk. We also have the Chariot here, representing that you will be faced with some form of issues or challenges coming up, and whatever these challenges are not here to break you down. They're here to actually build you up, and you'll overall succeed through these challenges. But they are challenges, and they're challenges to shape you, because overall this is something that's like a life lesson that you'll be needing. So something you'll really be learning from. Let's see. So that could be midweek. What else do we have? Okay, this one wants to come out. We have the Page of Wands. You could be making some quick moves coming up. Whether that's just an action, or this could be you. This could be you making a move, like literally moving, or you could be traveling somewhere, going somewhere, or just taking a lot of action this week, where you're just going to be kind of ping-ponging a lot. You're going to be on the move because, and this may be spontaneous for you. This may be kind of like spur of the moment, but you just feel like this is what you need to do. And this is a very Sagittarius thing already, where it's like, oh, get up and go, make things happen, make things move, you know. So this is not something that's abnormal for you. We have the Three of Cups here, representing that sometime this week you could come into contact with people that really understand you, that really get you, and they could make you feel very fruitful, very abundant, or abundant with knowledge and energy, and they could just be on the very same page as you. They could want the same things as you, or maybe you're even linking up with some friends that you haven't got a chance to hang out with in a while, and these are really your people. They really understand you, so talking to them is going to be easy for you. Connecting with them is going to be easy for you, and it'll kind of put you in a space where you're like, wow, I feel good about this. I feel good about hanging out with these people, because now I feel like I'm back on the right track. Let's see, what else do we have for Sagittarius? We have the Eight of Swords. So there could be some form of someone that is trying to deceive you. Someone is trying to deceive you. Someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes this week. Or, yeah, some form of deception this week, where they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and they're not being honest, or they're trying to trick you into something. And then we also have the Nine of Swords, where it's like there's going to be a lot on your mind this week. Whoever this is that is like trying to trick you or pull the wool over your eyes, little do they know you are an analyzer. So you are going to analyze that conversation you had with that person, and you're going to relook at it, rethink it over. You're going to kind of think it over a lot this week. So you have a very full week. There could be someone looking for a second chance with you. There could be someone trying to make amends with you this week. But you're concerned that they have some type of secret. They're concealing something about themselves, which makes sense. So at the end of the week, this is probably going to be a very important step for you this week. That's going to be a very important event for you this week. This person that does want this second chance with you, that wants to be able to talk to you or patch things up with you. You're not going to be very, you're not going to look past like certain things. You're just going to be very concerned about everything that they're saying, and you're going to take note to everything that they have going on. Then we have balance, harmony, and friendship. So maybe at some point you will see like, okay, maybe their intentions are pure, or you're just willing to talk to them and be cordial and hash things out in the moment. But there's definitely someone trying to get back on your good side, okay? Oh, you guys have a deep connection. Whoever this is, like, you have a deep connection with them. They played a big role in your life, and this is why you're trying to this is why you're thinking about if you should even give them another chance or not, Sagittarius, because they did play a big role for you. So now you're like, maybe this is why I'm listening to you, but you're worried if they're going to try to trick you, or if they're deceiving you, or if they're even being honest with you. And because you have this deep connection to them is why you're even giving them a chance. And then you're going to be looking at the larger perspective, okay? You're going to be trying to see things clearly from a bigger picture, and maybe what you hear from this person will bring you happiness, but you're also kind of going to be resistant. You're going to be a little bit hesitant, a little resistant, because you're worried about if they're being genuine or if they're being honest with you. And only you can really determine if this person is being genuine and honest. And so you're going to really take your time and analyze everything that they say, because you're worried about if you should give this person space in your life again or not. That is all I have for you, Sagittarius. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment how you resonated with this. Check out your other signs so that way you can pull together the full message of this week. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello Capricorn, this is your week ahead's prediction, what you can expect for this upcoming week. There's going to be decisions being made about your finances or your work life. And this is a time for you to decide on exactly where you would like to go next with your career. What is it that you're looking for out of your career? And how would you what are the things that you want to pursue out of life? So this is really a time for you to discuss your finances and what's best for you. Maybe you're thinking about taking a turn. There's something that's kind of flatlined in your life where it's like, there's no more energy to give. There's no more to pull. You need to just allow it to play out and allow this moment to pass by. But you are also going to be in the mode this week of taking great action. You could have been feeling left out in the cold. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this week, you could have been feeling left out in the cold. You could have been feeling like, things just weren't working out in my favor. You know, I don't really want to give any more energy to certain areas of your life. I'm just going to start from the top again, because I'm feeling like some of you may be deciding on if you want to move or not, or if your job is worth staying at anymore, or if you want to change careers or change lifestyles. And I think you're trying to debate if this is a financially smart move for your future wise, and put into place what else you may want out of life, and where do you see yourself going. There's a situation where you've kind of just given up. You've kind of just let it flatline. You're not really giving it any of your energy, and you're kind of just like, I'm just going to let this play out. I'm just going to allow it to ride out, and we'll see what happens. You're not really making any major moves for it. But this week, you could decide to make some major moves. You're going to be making some major decisions, speaking on what's next for you and moving in a different direction, because you could be feeling left out and by the universe. Like, you could be feeling like things just weren't really going your way in a certain area, and so now you're deciding to give your energy over to something else. Or maybe this week it seemed like things just weren't working out for you, and now this week all of a sudden you have all of this abundance coming in, all of this great energy flowing in for you. So it started off a little bumpy, and then you're like, you know what, like you're starting to see a bunch of things kind of play out. So this could easily be you deciding on what's next for you, and that the decision that you decided to make at the beginning of the week actually benefited you. It benefited you, and it was the right decision, and it may have been a little scary to watch you let go of something that's like, okay, it's done. Like, it's done and there's no going back. Just let it play out. And then you're continuously taking action and trying to make things follow through for yourself. And and you're like, I don't know. Like, it's like throughout the week, you're like, I don't know if this is the right decision or not. I'm feeling like this might not work out how I want it to. I'm not sure. The universe isn't giving me the energy I need. And then the universe is like, yeah, we got you. We got you. We heard your request. This is going to work out in your favor. And then you're going to start to see the abundance flow in from it. You're going to start to see the results of your decision start to pay off, and it's going to make home feel secure again. It's going to make life feel good again and more secure, and you're going to be feeling emotionally stable, and home could just be emotionally stable as well. And this could just put you in a really good position because now you're in a field or in a position that makes you feel good about what you're doing. You're happy about the decision that you made financially, okay? Yeah, one day. So someday this week, you're going to have to you're making a commitment. Yeah, you'll be making some form of commitment, Capricorns, to yourself. A major commitment to yourself. And one of these days, one of these days, one of these days you're going to look back on what you decided to let go, and you're going to say, you know what, like, maybe this is for me in another lifetime. Maybe this is for me somewhere else down the line, you know, but maybe not today. And I'm okay with that. You're okay with letting go of what's not currently serving you, and you're making a commitment to this next portion of your life. You're opening yourself up to this possibility, and it's like you're opening your heart for yourself. Like, you're opening up hope for yourself. You're opening up the fact that you're believing in yourself, and you're committing to this financial or stability decision that you're getting ready to shift over to. And you're going to use your divine masculine energy, meaning this is your money maker energy. This is your go-getter energy. This is you making things happen for it to play out how you want it to, Capricorn. Yeah, this will affect your family, but this will affect your family, your stability, but it's going to be so good to you. It's going to be so good to you. This is you birthing something amazing, something beautiful. You know, you are bringing something to life that is immaculate. It's beautiful. It has a beautiful life to it. That's all the words I can come up with for that. It's like you're birthing and creating and bringing something to life that you always dreamed of. So it's more than divine to you, you know. That's all I have for you, Capricorns. If you resonated with that, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to pull the full message together for the full week. Be sure to comment how you resonated with this, and of course, give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys in my next video. So Aquarius, so this is your prediction for your week ahead and what's to come towards you. We have the 9 of Pentacles, where you're feeling like things are going really well. You're feeling a lot of gratitude in your life in a lot of areas, where you're appreciative of a lot of things that's happening in your life. This week, there could be something where it starts to feel like there's a transition of starting over. There will be something that will feel like it's going to come to a start over point for you, where now it's almost like the foundation of something in your life wasn't really solid, Aquarius, and now it's kind of like falling apart, and you're going to have to rebuild it. But you're already working hard. You already have tunnel vision and major focus. So you're going to feel this like delay, or this thing that falls apart. You're going to see it. You're going to notice it. But you're not really going to allow it to really get under your skin that much, because you're going to be majorly focused. You're going to have serious tunnel vision, and you're also going to either you or someone in your life is going to enter who is financially intelligent, and they're going to help you take calculated risk, calculated financial risk. that will put you into a good stability, or there'll be someone in your life that is financially stable, or maybe you'll be financially stable, and they will help put you into a nice position. Continue to work hard, Aquarius. Continue to stay focused and stay driven, because this is what's getting you to the next level. Because whatever this thing is that's falling apart in your world, or feel like it's like a major disaster in your world or something, like it's just like, really this, you know, or something that's fully coming to an end and transitioning in your life, your focus and your work drive and your enthusiasm about work is causing for you to get through this. So it's making it much easier for you. This is guiding you through, because you have such tunnel vision and you're working so hard, and you're bringing new things to life. So whatever is falling apart, it won't even matter, because of how hard you're working at rebuilding a new, solid, stable foundation. So whatever it is that is falling apart, it doesn't even matter to you anymore, because you're like, whatever. I already knew this was coming to an end. I already knew this was falling apart. I'm not even going to give it my energy. And then you have the Magician card here, meaning that you know how much of a master manifester you are, and how capable you are of bringing whatever it is into your world. You're capable of manifesting anything, and that you are aware of the tools that you possess in your life. And this is how you're moving forward. You're using every tool that you have to make things happen and to make things appear in your world. And you're doing such a great job. It's going to pay off. And the universe is going to let you know that, hey, it may seem like it's moving slowly, but it's because you're building a very solid foundation for yourself. It's not moving slowly. It's being stabilized. It's being put in position where you can't, it won't fall apart this time. We have intimacy, bond, confiding, sensual. This is you having a very deep bond to something in your life. And I feel like this is something work related for you, or something that is like home related, something stable. You didn't have any boundaries with this. And that whatever this was in your life, like you had no boundaries. You didn't have enough boundaries with it, and you didn't draw enough lines. You pretty much had enough of it, and you know, it was kind of all over the place. So you're letting it go, and you're moving forward. You're walking away from it anyway, because like I said, you had a feeling that this was already coming and that you were going to have to release this. So you're just moving forward, like whatever it is, what it is, I'll deal with it later, you know. We have emotional storm. You may be having like a lot of emotions this week and feeling very affected by everything that's happening. But I'm feeling like you're not really going to be acknowledging your emotions as much this week. You're kind of just going to be moving forward and ignoring your emotions. There'll be someone really keeping tabs on you, almost spying on you this week, where they are really just like very in tune with what you got going on, Aquarius. They want to know exactly what you're up to, or they're a fan, one or the other. But this could also be the person that's coming into your life that's like, hey, let me help you out really quickly. Let me help guide you. So this person has an eye on you. They're watching you for, I guess, information or what you have going on, and this is what they're going to use to insert themselves into your life. Realization, understanding, awakening. So this person that may be walking into your world is most likely going to help you see things from a different perspective. They're going to help you see things in a much better lighting, and where you'll really feel like you understand what's happening and what's going on, you know, and you'll have a new realization. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius. If you resonated with that, please be sure to give this video a really big thumbs up, subscribe, and check out your sun, moon, and rising signs and what fully resonates with you. And leave a comment on how you resonate. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, Pisces. This is your week ahead prediction. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you this upcoming week. See, what does Pisces need to know about this upcoming week? What does Pisces need to know about this upcoming week? Pisces, you could be laying solid foundation. A foundation where you feel like this is something that will bring you a lot of stability or a lot of financial stability. And this could be moving much slower, but you feel as though it has a lot of potential. You also may feel very emotionally connected to it this week. And you kind of have lots of hope in it, really. But Spirit wants you to kind of transition slowly. And take your time. Spirit's saying that you need to go within and transform yourself within yourself before making any major transitions. And basically go within yourself and better yourself like a cocoon, right? As if you are absorbing into yourself and you are transforming within, and allow the things around you to transform, you know. So you just stay still and allow the things around you to transform. Continue to work hard and diligently. This week they want you to really work hard and work diligently and stay focused on the major goal and on what it is that you really, really want. You know, stay focused. You've been working hard. You've been working diligently already. Continue to do so. Continue to work hard. Continue to stay the course and stay focused. Also, seek out higher knowledge, higher information. Seek out someone that can give you wise advice, or some form of guidance, maybe a mentor or something, someone of higher information, because there's going to be a situation that really flatlines for you, Pisces, that you feel like there's no more that you can do, there's no more you can go, and it's just time to let that situation go. You're not going to give it any more energy by the end of the week, and you're just kind of going to just watch it play out and just let things be what it is, you know. So let's see, what else do we have for Pisces? There will be a new opportunity where you will get to vocalize yourself. You'll get to speak on what it is that you want, or even plan out what's next for you. And by doing so, there's obviously an opportunity there for you that is greater, that will open up for you, Pisces. This will be a chance for you to speak on a situation that you want to either fix, or this will be a new way for you to use your voice or use your mind. This is some form of opportunity. Or something shocking. Something shocking is going to happen this week. Whether that's trouble or whether that's abundance, you know. And I'm thinking it's something about whatever's flatlining, you know. So something shocking could be happening this week, and you could be disappearing or avoiding a situation, running away, ghosting a situation, and kind of trying not to deal with it as much as possible. And you're just going to have to deal. You're going to have to handle the situation, no matter what the case is. You know, use your intuition. Yes, use your intuition this week on what's best for you and your foundation, your security. So yeah, this definitely has a lot to do with like intuition. Lord, why can I not hold my cards properly? I'm really struggling with this. This has a lot to do with using your intuition and you figuring out what's best for you and going within yourself to find higher information, higher knowledge, seeking someone that you could talk to about the situation, because this has a lot to do with your foundation and your security, maybe even your family, you know. So you want to be sure that you have all of your ducks in a row, and be sure about what you're doing next and where you're going next. Let's see, is there anything else? Is there anything else that Pisces need to know? There could be some apologies being passed out this week. Maybe you're apologizing to yourself, or you're You're either apologizing to yourself or apologizing to someone about a situation this week. There could be someone that is obsessing over you this week or clinging to you this week, keeping an eye on you this week. Someone is really like in your business this week, okay? So beware of that. And you could be chasing some excitement, some thrills, and really just, I feel like you're going with the flow this week where it's like, yeah, all this stuff is happening around me and I'm just kind of burying my head in the sand and not really like dealing with anything face on right now about now. Like it's giving you are avoiding your problems this week and you're just not going to face them head on as much, but there's going to be something that makes you have to deal with some of your issues this week, okay? So something is going to make you have to face whatever it is you have going on, and there will be an opportunity for you to voice yourself and voice your opinion, or there will just be a new opportunity granted to you, whether that is vocalized to you or presented to you in a way of an email or something. I don't know where I got email from, but it just kind of popped up in my head, so maybe that's something big for you guys where it's like something else is going to, I think you're burying your head because you know that there's something else coming for you, Pisces. And there's going to be a point where you do get to express yourself. You get to vocalize your ideas or plan out what's next for you. And yeah. So that's all I have for you, Pisces. I hope you guys resonated with that. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. But please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And check out your sun, moon, and rising signs if you haven't already to get the full message of what your week will really look like. And thank you for joining me. I will see you guys in my next video.